morning. Time is 6:55. I'm supposed to leave at 7. That's the goal I put myself. So we're gonna sail from Martinique to Saint Lucia, and that is around 30 miles. And this is gonna be my first trip in the Caribbean alone, single-handed. Let's go. But before we go, very important, le hat. Lift anchor. Here we go. All right, to Saint Lucia we go. Solo. This feels awesome. Also, I must admit, after sailing together for so long, man, it is different. I'm a tiny bit nervous, but I think I'm allowed to be that. But I'll get used to it. I did sail solo before. Okay, let's do the Genoa. There we go, sailing. So we got around 4 knots now. Winds are supposed to pick up later, so I am gonna keep it reefed, because reefing this main is too much work alone. So double reef, and I'll play with the Genoa. Oh, now we're doing 5 knots. Good. So far so good, doing great progress. There's no waves at the moment because the islands are blocking the waves while still keeping the wind. But after the Martinique island, between Martinique and Saint Lucia, it is gonna be quite the swells, I think. I hope it's not gonna be the same as between Dominica and Martinique. So yeah, we'll see. We are soon around the corner. That means it's gonna be waves and this chill sailing. It's over. It's been so nice so far. Oh well, now it's gonna be adventure time. Let's go. Doing great progress. Waves are much smaller than I expected, or less violent than I expected, so it's really nice. I'm enjoying this. So we did, how much? Let's have a look. We did around 16 miles and we got 16 miles to go. Halfway there. Hey, sargassos are here again. Cool. Time for sandwich. Oh yeah. And ice cold water. Good stuff. Ooh, just had a small rain shower. That was very welcomed. Cooled me down a bit. But I don't think it's gonna last long. Woohoo! Nice. This is great. So I heard from a lot of people who's saying, like, Saint Lucia, there's lots of thieves and they rob dinghies and the engines, but most of the engines that are being stolen is 10 to 15 horsepower, which means this one isn't worth anything. So good for me. We got around 2 hours left, or 1.5 even, depending on the speed. So far the journey has been really nice. Had some sandwich, listened to podcasts. I was watching YouTube until I lost the signal. Yeah, been great. Been very great. I also applied the lip balm to my lips because last time from Dominica to Martinique my lips like kind of opened up or something, and that hurts for so many days. That was so annoying, so that's why lip balm. Sun and wind. Not good for the lips. Look at the watercolor. I just want to jump out. Soon, very soon. But I have to run to immigration office before they close. We are arriving to Saint Lucia. Look at it. Awesome. First solo trip in Caribbean. So far successful. So I'm planning to take down the sails behind that little mountain or the hill. So that will make it easy. Sails are down. I was gonna film it, but I misclicked, so I didn't film. Oh well. So after 33 miles, we are in Saint Lucia. Oh yes. I'm gonna anchor this on the south of the bay because I got a couple of friends there already. I just found out. And then I'm just gonna drop the anchor very quickly, put down the dinghy and just go full power to immigration office before it closes, because I think it's closed at 4 or something and now it's 3:30, so I gotta run. Let's go. Just anchored. Seems like anchor is holding. It's just 5 meters and spare sand, so perfect. So I only got 1 hour and 50 minutes to make it to customs office. Let's go. Let's go. All right, no microphone, so wind noise. Immigration done. It was 30 easy to check in, but they were real nice. So we made it in time. Didn't have to pay $30 extra because of overtime. So now get back to boat and make some food. Norwegian canned mackerel. Oh, this is so good. This is my last one I have. After this, no more canned mackerel in tomato sauce. And next thing I know, I got invited to a car ride thanks to our friends sailing Istanbul and a local Turkish woman who has a cafe in the marina. Hello.
Hello.
We're driving this car with some actual locals. And my Turkish friends invited me for this tour. Thank you, Sailing Istanbul.
Always welcome, always welcome.
Yes, so now we're looking over Marigot Bay. It looks actually really awesome, and I might stop here on the way to the next place and stay here for a night. Just look at that beach with the palms. So just stopped by this chocolate factory, and the moment we came in it just smells like super chocolate. Amazing.
60%.
Let's try this chocolate, eh? Oh, sweet passion fruit. So, where we go next?
I think from here we're going to head straight into Soufrière and we're going to look for probably fondue. We're going to go to fondue plantation. Oh yeah?
Mont Coubaril first.
Mont Coubaril first.
Alright, let's go.
Then because
So those mountains are what they're called the Pitons. And right in the middle, that's where the volcano is.
Both pitons. But Petit Piton, which is the smaller one, which is right in front, it's very rough. There's no path or anything. You have to just claw your way up to that shoulder there. So you're basically holding onto roots and branches and rocks, and you make your way up to that shoulder.
Good morning! So today we're gonna sail to Marigot Bay from Rodney Bay. It's on 8 miles. So in Rodney Bay I spent almost 2 weeks. I was supposed to spend only like 3 or 4 days, but then I met some friends, then some other friends, and it just kept going. So, but finally we're gonna go to Rodney Bay. No, I mean Marigot Bay. It's only 8 miles to Marigot Bay, and the time is 6:30, very early. I want to go that early because I don't want to get burned by the sun. Before I pull up the anchor, I'm gonna pre-raise the main so that will make things easier for me. Let's go. Oh, I wish I had a smaller main. Now the anchor. Alright, anchor up. That was hard. Oh well. Good workout. Bye Istanbul! And we said goodbye to friends, and that boat was sailing Istanbul. And she's the first Turkish woman to cross the Atlantic all alone. That's very cool. They do have a YouTube channel, so you should check it out. I guess I can just turn off the engine. There we go. All silent. Ah, what a mess. But I need to turn on my depth sounder. I don't, but it's always interesting to see. So I put out the lure. Maybe I can catch some dinner on the way to Marigot. Ah, what a beautiful morning. I should put on my white shirt though, because the sun is already getting stronger. That's the reason I left so early, because I don't want to get caught in the super strong sun. Let's go. I just saw some fish jumping after the flying fish. He jumped like a meter high. That was so cool. Maybe he will get to my fake squid. I just let out some Genoa because I think when we round the corner it's gonna blow quite a bit. Always like this around the islands. Aha! Open up all the sails. We're sailing real nicely with 4 knots. There's no waves. Oh, this is so chill. But still no fish. Come on, fishies! That's where Saint Lucia stores their fuel for commercial use. And the place we want to go is just right behind there somewhere. It's not far, just an hour left. And still no fish. Okay, we're approaching the anchorage, so I'm gonna take down the main. What a mess! And there's anchorage. I hope there's a space for anchorage, because the buoys cost like, what, 40 easy or something? I can't afford that. Gonna anchor just around the corner. I just dropped the anchor. Looked a bit rocky in the bottom, so I might change my place because they're just gonna leave, they told me. So maybe I should go for a dive. Alright, so we just re-anchored and I just moved the boat where that catamaran was because they just left, and now it's just nice sandy bottom, so that's good. But now I'm really hungry. I'm gonna make my second breakfast because the time is just 9:30. Alright, this place is nice though. Now I'm just gonna make some toast and go for kayaking and explore this beautiful anchorage. Ugh, my window is salty. So I just took the kayak to this beautiful place in Marigot Bay. And the sound of the waves crashing to the mountain, sounds so awesome. This is why it's so nice to have a kayak. Carbon mill time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there's a little story about Marigot Bay. It's also called Hurricane Hole because it has a real nice cover from all sides. But back in the pirate age, this British merchant ship was hiding from or trying to get away from French battleship. And they got in the Marigot Bay and concealed the ship with palm trees so it would actually look like part of the island. It also works like a very nice protection shelter area from the hurricanes and bad weather. Lots of sailboats comes here and seeks shelter. Just kayaked to this beautiful beach in Saint Lucia. Took me half an hour, but it was a nice ride. Here's my little kayak. Look at that sunset. There's some locals over there, but on this side of the beach there's nothing. Just beautiful, nice Caribbean coconut beaches. Just coconut trees. So nice. Tomorrow around this time I'm gonna set off to Beckway. So let's go back to boat, make the boat ready, check out. I was gonna check out today, but since 1st of May they tried to charge me with 100 EC, which is around $30-40. So I said, nah, I'll go tomorrow. Thank you for watching. This was Saint Lucia. What I really didn't like about Saint Lucia was that it was really expensive. Everything's super expensive, and I kind of felt like a walking wallet because everybody was like trying to sell me weed and drugs, and not everybody, but quite often. Besides that, the nature was top notch. Such a nice nature. But I've also been to most touristy places, so isn't that surprising? A little update about my plans, future plans. I am actually gonna sell the boat. Yes, that's the plan. I finally decided. My original plan was leave the boat in the Caribbean and come next year and do one more season. But I kind of realized that I think I want to get back home, be together with friends, and I miss Martha and everything. And I really want to sail more in Norway and make more content about the Norwegian nature and the sailing in Norway part. So I want to do that. But first I need to sell the boat. If I can't sell it, I might come for a short season next year. We'll see what happens. See you next episode.